Watching Hudson and Rex is a family tradition, according to Larry Newton, who was surprised to see the lead performer replaced in the most recent season. Source: Lauren Anderson, Handout, The Canadian Press. For Larry Newton, Hudson and Rex was a family tradition rather than merely a performance. The pair made watching the Canadian Cop and Dog movie a weekend ritual before his wife passed away from cancer 2 years ago. They did this with their daughter and grandchild. The show continued to be a source of solace and camaraderie even after her death. We still made a point of coming together to watch it. We simply had a great time. However, everything felt different when Season 8 without star John Reardon aired on Sidith last month. We were shocked, the 78-year-old Welland, Ontario, retired teacher said. We couldn't even finish the first episode. Last week, Reardon, who spent the first 7 seasons as Detective Charlie Hudson, stated that he didn't depart voluntarily. He revealed in a social media post that he received a tonsil cancer diagnosis midway through Season 7 and received treatment. He claims that although doctors gave him the all-clear to return, the team chose to go in a different direction. For the 8th season, actor Luke Roberts took Hudson's position. The official Hudson and Rex social media sites have been inundated with messages from fans throughout the world, and petitions demanding Reardon's reinstatement have been started. According to Newton, the matter feels intimate. Mr. Reardon lived in our home for 7 seasons, even though he may not have been a family member. When someone we feel a connection to is mistreated, we're really offended, he explains. For the 8th season, actor Luke Roberts took Hudson's position. Handout by Chris Crockwell for Shaftesbury and Pope Productions / The Canadian Press. While Reardon was receiving treatment, the show's production team claims to have had many thoughtful conversations with him. Shaftesbury Films announced in a statement that producers agreed that the show would move forward without John given the uncertainty around his ability and timing to return to work on the series. Interview requests were turned down by the company. Making that choice was really difficult. As producers, we have to provide the actors, crew, and community in St. John's clarity and support because we are in charge of hundreds of people's livelihoods. Additionally, Shaftesbury stated that they would be proud to find another series to work with him on. However, Reardon isn't someone who can be easily replaced in the eyes of many viewers. Elaine Byrne, a Texas real estate broker, claims that Reardon's departure left her feeling physically ill, and that she put $25,000 on a full-page ad demanding answers in the Toronto Star last weekend. The 75-year-old claims that after her husband passed away, she found comfort in Reardon's relationship with his four-legged pal. Byrne, who saw the show on T. I'm never going to watch that program again. I don't support someone who treats people badly, like John and the fans did, she says. I really miss the show the way it used to be, not the way it is now. My heart has a hole again. Diesel, the dog that portrayed Rex in Season 7, was replaced prior to his passing being revealed. Shaftesbury's court. The controversy surrounding Hudson and Rex has spread around the world. Joana Almeida, a Portuguese fan, said in an email that she has also stopped watching. It had a significant impact on me. Almeida, who saw the series on the Portuguese station AXN, claims, we didn't ask for a new detective. They screwed up the show and they should fix things before it's too late. Frida Widegren, a Swedish spectator, believes the casting change has betrayed and hurt her. Widegren, who was watching on the Swedish network TV4, said, the production has shown they had no loyalty or care and respect for their lead actor of 7 years. Their sight has been lost, shaking up the casting. Widegren, who was watching on the Swedish network TV4, said, the production has shown they had no loyalty or care and respect for their lead actor of 7 years. They have lost sight of what their own show stood for. Hudson and Rex was always a comfort show and it was about love and loyalty, but there's none of that anymore. Fans have been unnerved by cast changes before. Fans were caught off guard when Diesel, the dog that played Rex in Season 7, was subtly replaced before his passing was revealed. According to TV columnist Bill Brough, it has always been dangerous to recast the lead in a popular series. He brings up Route 66, a play from the 1960s in which Glenn Corbett took George Mehary's position after Mehary's fell. According to TV columnist Bill Breaux, it has always been dangerous to recast the lead in a popular series. He brings up the 1960s drama, Route 66, in which lead George Mehary's was replaced by Glenn Corbett after Mehary's became ill. People complained about it to the network because they didn't like it. Within a year, the series was gone, he claims. The risk with Hudson and Rex is that. Breaux, a former journalist for the Canadian Press, adds, the guy better be the same guy when it's really just two leads, and one's a dog. If the actor who was replaced is openly stating, hey, this isn't cool, you won't be able to please everyone. Following a severe injury on the Hudson and Rex set, an NL filmmaker sets out on a recuperation expedition. A smaller production was pressured by the NL industry surge, according to an independent filmmaker. However, it might still be possible to bring Reardon back into the series, according to Breaux. There's probably a scenario where, as a cliffhanger to this season, Rex is pawing away at a door and behind it is John, he continues. That would be wise. There may be a chance because this show hasn't had this kind of attention in years.